Assalamualaikum and greetings to Dr. Nur Azam. We will be presenting our project outcome regarding to the common type of foundation used in construction and the installation of reinforcement bar. My name is Izan Rahayati, AF20004, and I will portray the introduction and the main objective of our project. A foundation is a structural element of a framework that supports the building to stand still. The foundation transmits and distributes its load and imposes loads to the soil such that the foundation bed's load-bearing capability is not exceeded. There are several different types of foundation, but they can be divided into two main groups, which is the deep and the shallow foundation. Deep and shallow foundations are the two most common types of foundation applied in construction field. Foundation design is a highly specialized field that combines both structure and geotechnical factors. Next, for installation of reinforcement bar, concrete, which is made out of cement, sand, gravel and water, is used in a wide range of construction tasks. Even though the material has appropriate qualities that make it able to provide suitable application for foundations, subgrade walls and footings, it is, however, weak in tension and susceptible to break as a result of shrinking or creeping under sustained load. Rebar's prime objective is to carry the structural and external loads exerted on a structure to maintain it from collapsing. Rebar placement not only helps concrete perform better under lateral and horizontal tension, torsion and compression, it's also an essential part of securing load-bearing structure durability, adaptability and safety.
Hello everyone, my name is Huy Bin Hao. Today I'm going to present about the isolate foundation. So this type of the foundation can be categorized in three types. The first type is the pad footing. And this type of the pad footing normally is a square footing. The thickness of the concrete is depend on the die width requirements. The second type is the stick footing. Normally, this stick footing is widely used in the resistant area. The third type is the slope footing. The slope footing is 45 degrees from the all of the side of the corners. Because of the thickness of the concrete is low is lower compared with others, so the reinforced bar is required to increase the strength of the concrete and the base of the foundations. Advantage of the isolated footing. So the first one is the cost of the isolated foundation is low because it's less earth excavation is required. The second is do not require larger and expensive equipment to construct the footing. The third one is isolated footing can use for waters and environments as floating materials. The last is suitable for challenge soft ground environments when constructions.
Assalamualaikum and good day. My name is Azaisha Ibn Hasani. Lecture number is AF2062. I will present about methodology. Firstly, procedure of designing the isolated footing. There are 5 steps. The first is determine the size of footing. When designing safe footing, the PMAX must lower than self-bearing capacity of soil. If not, we need to revise the size of footing. Next step is determine the two-way shear. The cross section for two-way shear is occur at the distance of T per 2 from the column face. If punching shear stress less than the allowable shear stress, the thickness assumed can be withstand with the punching shear force. Step 3. Calculate the critical fracture where it occur at the face of the column. Then check for the one-way shear where it occur at the distance of T from the face of column. If the allowable shear force greater than nominal shear stress, so the foundation one-way shear is failed. Lastly, check for the development length. If the entire length exceeds T, the footing design will be accepted. Next method construction of isolated footing. Firstly, clear site. The site must be clear from all objects like tree and others before excavation for the purpose foundation can begin. Then excavate the ground to the correct level after marking. Next step is install the formwork for the footing at the correct position. After that, we need to install the reinforcement according to construction design. For the concrete, after the footing detailing approved and the foundation can be allowed to dry. Lastly, carry out the curing procedure at least twice a day.
For next, my name is Jivita Nair, metric number CF210031. I will be explaining about discussion, adaptation of new and improved technology in isolated foundations, improved performance of isolated foundation using BIM, Based Foundation Pit Construction Simulation System. BIM technology has brought positive impact on isolated foundation construction. The development cycle of establishment pit designing includes different irregular elements like mechanical setup, regular circumstances, activity mode, and etc. In this manner, visual regression innovation is for the most part utilized for research. Through the integration of data schedule and visual model, the visualization of construction progress is realized, which reduces the difficulty of management personnel to understand the drawings, facilitates the construction personnel to understand the engineering construction, and ensures the quality and safety of construction. For next, this is an example figures for BIM technology. Figure 1 shows the system framework of the technology used. There is presentation layer, business logic layer, and data layer. In figure 2, it shows the example of construction simulation used for isolated foundation.
Hi, my name is Izan Faiz bin Ibrahim. My metric number is AF2001 and 04. So I would like to talk about the conclusion. To summarize, the foundation is one of the most important part of the building. It is the part of the structure that spread the weight of the structure built on it, and it weight over a large area of soil in a way that doesn't exceed the soil ultimate bearing capacity and doesn't cause the whole structure to settle more than a certain amount. To be more specific, this paper will focus on the isolate foundation and example of foundation, which is flat footing, step footing, and slope footing. That's all for me. Thank you.